Hey there, hi there, ho there. It's Chad and Nick. We have returned with a podcast. It's a little different than usual from our Let's Plays, but we miss you guys. And it's been a long time since him and I have been in the same room dicking around.
I miss you guys somewhat.
And by you guys, we mean whoever you guys are that's watching us and or listening to us.
Hey,
Hello.
listening.
Well, to kick things off, we're mad. We're angry. We're so mad.
Yeah, we're pretty frustrated right now.
Growl.
Grr.
My lady has her own YouTube channel, and she's been getting more views than us.
And how many videos does she have?
16.
16.
Yeah.
Okay. When was her last video uploaded?
Whenever the finale of Pretty Little Liars was, which
Oh.
was like, I wasn't supervisor yet, so
Oh.
it's been a while.
So, what's her highest rated video? Like, how many views does it have?
It's that 500 one.
Oh,
That part 2 of Pretty Little Liars finale.
See, we don't have that.
We don't?
We did.
Sadly.
What was the video about? Like, was it
It's
a review?
No, it was her and I just watching the episode reacting. It was a live reaction to the video.
Oh.
And I told her that I'd help her out. Because I of course was going to film it and edit it and everything, and I guess that was the downfall.
Oh.
Because I had my hand in it.
See,
So you're welcome, babe.
Yeah.
You're
I'm sure
listening.
she appreciates this a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because, God forbid we get a fucking view on our
Yeah,
videos.
right. Right.
But, yeah, other than that, how was your day, man? How's it going?
My day was pretty solid. I had a day off. I woke up, watched anime.
You didn't get your dick sucked?
No, didn't get my dick sucked.
Oh.
That was a false. That was a farce.
Okay.
But yeah, all in all, today's been a pretty solid day.
Because I'm in the same boat as well. I didn't get my dick sucked either. So.
Damn it.
No, I know. It's just...
Got my ass fucked though.
Whoa.
JK. JK.
I have a feeling you're not.
Well, the original thing why not the original thing, but why we want to do the podcast tonight is because I asked Chad a question in the car, and we were like, whoa, let's save this conversation for a podcast. And the question was, Chad,
Yes.
how do you feel about Frieza being the new / not new villain in the upcoming DBZ movie?
It can go one of two ways. Either he can be really, really fucking weak and pathetic, and all Vegeta would have to do is just fart on him out of existence.
Because it's his turn to be the god.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Or what I'm thinking, because if you look at the poster, there is an
Interesting.
aura around Frieza.
Right, we talked about that on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like some sort of like devil aura.
Yeah.
Because
and
if Vegeta's going to be a god, why can't Frieza be a devil, so to speak?
so what I'm thinking, this aura surrounding him is a newfound power.
Right. Because he'd still be in hell and he'd still be dead.
Yeah.
But in the poster...
Cadaverific.
Right. He doesn't have a halo or anything.
Nope. Not at all. Nope. But, yeah, I mean, I'm really curious to see how this turns out, because I am actually a really pretty big fan of, Battle of the Gods, the whole Beerus, I guess, if you want to call them that.
Beerus.
Lord Beers.
Lord Beers. What really interested me at the end of DBZ Battle of the Gods was that it was revealed that Reese was stronger than Beerus.
Yeah, I think
That's what it was hinted at.
I'm assuming Whis is some sort of mentor, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, he's some sort of trainer. But I find it funny because at the very end of the movie, and this is a spoiler alert, so you might want to kind of...
Nah, fuck him.
Fuck you guys.
Well, I mean, if we're about to talk about it and you haven't seen it, fucking skip ahead.
I mean, you can either download it illegally, which,
Which is what a person with a fucking brain would do.
Yeah, your prerogative.
That's what I
or
did.
you can be a dumbass like me and go to Walmart and pick it up for $20. That's what I did.
I mean, I didn't download it. I totally support you, Akira Toriyama.
Oh! Okay, anywho. But, I find it funny because at the very end of the movie, Beerus eats this big, big wad of wasabi. And he's just bouncing up and down, destroying planets left and right.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then
and-
fucking Reese is like, bitch, smack.
Yeah, he just, karate chops him in the back of the neck, and Beerus is just like, oh, I'm done.
Yeah. So that's definitely interesting. I found it kind of anticlimactic, the whole movie.
Yeah.
Because Goku didn't win.
He didn't necessarily lose either.
No,
Hello, cat. We have a special guest today, everyone.
I guess she wants to come in. Holy Holy shit!
This is great.
Oh my god! All right.
Okay, this little Rue bastard.
Come on in.
Come on in.
Come on in, fat girl. Well, goddamn, hello.
How you doing? Welcome.
Come on.
Come on. Yeah, you were so vocal outside.
Come on.
Come on, cat.
Hey.
Cat.
World, say hello to fat girl. I hope that fucking picked up.
I really hope it does. But, yeah, I mean...
Maybe this is Beerus.
Yeah, in cat form.
Yeah.
Well, you know, he is a
cat.
Yeah, he's a
pretty much
naked
fucking
cat. Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. I really wanted to see Battle of the Gods when it first released in Japan, but I didn't have access to a computer at the time because my computer just straight up shitted on me. So I was just like, you know what, I'll just wait until it comes out over here. And sure enough, it eventually came in theaters. I think it was for like 3 days.
Yeah, the Carmack had it.
Yeah, and I wanted to go see it, but unfortunately I got sick. It was a really bad stomach flu, and it just laid my ass out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I missed it, but finally it came out to DVD and Blu-ray, and I picked it up on DVD. Finally saw it. I enjoyed it. It was a really
it wasn't
good
bad. It's just a little anticlimactic because I want to Goku to do his whole, like, I've got to be stronger.
Yeah.
Earth, universe, give me your strength.
There was a particular scene, and it was in space when they were both fighting.
Yeah.
You know when that big aura is heading towards Goku after, Beerus launches it at him? It's this huge red aura.
Yes.
And it's going right towards him. And Goku, he is out of his God mode form.
Right.
But, that one split second, he's kind of thinking to himself, what am I going to do?
Right.
My world is going to get destroyed.
Yep.
But then he comes back in God mode.
I thought it wasn't God mode. I thought
it was God mode for a second. It was a very brief second, if I'm correct. But yeah, like he was just chilling out in God mode, and all of a sudden he dismantled that orb. I mean, it didn't really do anything to him nor
I don't know,
Beerus.
because I thought that was explained because after he had tasted God mode, his power grew exponentially.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought that was.
Yeah, but at the same time, why would he go back in God form?
But how could he? Because he didn't have the whole
exactly.
Holy
But he
Trinity
did.
Shit.
He did.
Interesting.
It's really weird.
It is very weird. But this makes me wonder if GT was canon. Could Super Saiyan 4 Goku stand Beerus?
As far as I know, GT is not canon.
Well, yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but like, how strong is Super Saiyan 4? Is it Vegito or Gochita? It's Gochita. Super Saiyan 4 Gochita. Could that wax the floor with Beerus or what?
I faintly remember them mentioning that they were going to go into they were going to fuse together Vegeta and Goku. They were going to do the Vegito or Gogeta thing
in the next movie.
No, in this movie, because it was briefly mentioned.
Oh, okay.
But Goku came to the conclusion even that power wouldn't be enough. Because the Gogeta form
which is the fusion dance.
Yeah, that is canon.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because it happened in one of the previous movies.
Thought it happened in the Boo fight.
The Boo fight was Vegito.
Right.
Yeah, because they had the Patara earrings.
Right.
But in the movies, I think it was against fucking who was that bad guy?
It was BoJack?
No, not BoJack. God. I'm pretty sure there's people and I was just screaming the
It's
correct.
this one!
Oh my god, you guys are so
It's not
stupid.
It's not Wrath of the Dragon, because that's the one where he uses that dragon punch.
Yeah.
There's BoJack, not Bio Brawly, because that one was ass.
Yeah.
Not any of the Brawlies.
No. Fucking, what's his character? He looks like a devil.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's
They're in the other world. They're fighting him and whatnot. Fuck it, I can't remember, but yeah. They go. Yeah, the fat guy. Yeah, the noise.
I know you don't. Yeah,
that guy.
Yeah.
But they go.
God, I hated that fucking movie.
Really?
Only
I liked it when he was in that skinny devilish looking.
Yeah, I like that, but I hated going back to PyCon every fucking 35 minutes. And it's like, you stupid dummy.
Yeah,
I hated that fucking
PyCon.
shit. I can do without that.
I think it was hilarious though when he came up behind him and just punched him in the temple with came up just
yeah.
Yeah.
The movie started out strong, but I think it was like middle me.
But besides, because I'm just gonna go ahead and say it right now. Battle of the Gods is my favorite movie.
Oh,
it's my favorite movie.
Oh,
because I mean, God forbid. I mean, we haven't had a recent DBZ movie in how long?
Uh,
Besides the
Vegeta's brother one,
that one too, yeah,
which was referenced in Battle of the Gods.
it was.
Which was awesome.
They did mention Tarble.
That fucking weird ass onion wife or whatever the fuck it was.
But there was also another one too, if I'm not mistaken.
That was like a recent.
Because that was a Shonen Jump movie, I believe. The Tarble movie.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, but I would got it. Words. I gotta say, like I said, I gotta say, Battle of the Gods is probably my favorite movie because I mean I think it has more action to it, but right up behind it is probably not BoJack, but Android.
Super 17.
Yeah, Super 17.
That was
no.
13.
Yeah, Super 13 because Super 17 was GT.
Right.
And as we all know, that's not canon. But yeah, I mean, I'm a pretty big fan of Dragon Ball Z. I've been a fan since Toonami.
As have I.
Which is when I first saw it. I was in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Same here.
Yeah, I was. What grade was I in? I think I was like 6th or 7th. And I remember just rushing to school every day, just get my shit done, and rushing back home, just catching Toonami. Because, it was Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin, Gundam Wing, all that good shit.
You're a machine. You're a machine.
You know I knew this, but I watched Hamtaro because I fucking love
Dude, fucking Hamtaro was the shit.
Hamtaro rules. I'm sorry. And then, which was funny because back in the day, like Sailor Moon was also on there.
Sailor Moon's the shit too.
Yeah, and every time when I try to talk Sailor Moon about, to everyone, they were just kind of shy away because like, oh, that's a girl anime.
Fuck no. Brutal as shit.
It's cool. I like it. But I haven't been catching up on the newer Sailor Moon
I've
shit.
heard it's trash.
I've heard the same as well. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about the Dragon Ball Z series and whatnot. I enjoy the games. I love the manga. The movies were awesome.
Well, it's a special place in your heart, as does it mine.
Yeah. One thing I gotta say though that I'm not a fan of, as far as Dragon Ball goes, is I do not like Dragon Ball Kai.
No, I don't either.
The main reason why is because I feel like the Japanese music, which is awesome as it is, I feel like it's not as climactic. Is that a word? It's probably
climactic.
Climactic. That's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, I feel like it's not climactic as Bruce Falconer's music was.
I agree.
It was something about the guitars, the drums, and all that good shit. It's just really awesome. But they also changed up a couple of the voices as well, which threw me off. Gohan sounded more feminine.
Mm-hmm.
Young Gohan, that is. And I know like a lot of people like it because it cuts out a lot of the filler, which I completely understand. But coming from an old school guy like me, I will always and forever gravitate to Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, that's what
filler and all.
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorite like fucking filaments, I guess you call them. Was when Goku's racing down Snake Way and he runs into like Snake Princess and all that shit. And, but I remember when I first started watching anything Dragon Ball was Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
And I remember watching that at my old babysitter's house way back in the day.
Yeah.
And loved it. And then I also have a memory of watching Dragon Ball Z when it was still, it wasn't Funimation. I think it was Canadian Funimation.
Oh, yeah.
Where it was Scott McNeil.
Yeah.
As Piccolo and...
Ocean Dub.
Yeah.
That's what it
was.
Yeah.
Because I always thought, like... And I didn't figure this out until maybe, like, 3 years ago. Because I'd always had a sneaking suspicion that Piccolo just sounded different.
Yeah.
I remember him sounding way more, like, sinister and everything. Yeah. And then, like I said, 3 years ago, I found out that there was 2 different animation houses. Well, not animation houses, but... voice studios that did it. I was like, oh man, I looked it up, and of course Scott McNeil was his like special beam cannon.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's what I remember. And it's like, but yeah.
I think Vegeta's old voice actor was really awesome too. I think it was part of Ocean Dub as originally. And then he did some voice work with Funimation. I could be completely wrong, but if I am, I'll be the first to admit it. But I liked his voice as well. I mean, there was this one particular scene in the Frieza saga when they're Vegeta's looking for the Dragon Balls. He's underneath this ocean floor, and he's just looking for it, and then he realizes Krillin has him.
Oh yeah.
And he just shoots up, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll get you for this.
Yeah,
you want to escape?
Yeah.
I ran!" That was just fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I mean,
Vegeta was a scary motherfucker, dude. As a kid.
God, dude, like he was just fucking brutal, man. But yeah, man, that voice was just so sinister. I love
It really was, dude. I'm about to look it up now.
Yeah, it's just really, really fucking awesome. But I mean, of course, I like Chris Sabat's voice as well. I mean, he does vocals for Vegeta and Piccolo.
Yeah, I just feel like ever since I figured that out and figured out that they have the same voice actor,
Yeah,
they sound similar.
yeah. I mean, you could tell.
Yeah.
I mean, there's little minor differences here and there, but you can tell it's done by the same dude, which is pretty, not surprising, but impressive.
Brian Drummond Drummond.
Yeah, Drummond.
What an idiot.
Yeah, that's it.
How could he let himself be beaten by men with such low fighting powers? I don't think so. But then, I guess we could. Just think about it, Nappa. If we can get our hands on those 7 Dragon Balls, then we can wish for any...
Yeah, buddy.
Yep.
This is just too easy.
That's what I remember also.
Yeah.
That sinister voice.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he went all the way up to the Satan.
Going away,
Yep.
present for ya.
Jesus Christ. Late 80s too, right? Cartoon?
No, I think it was like early 90s, mid 90s.
Oh, it was late 80s.
No.
Yes, or else what? Because I'm just starting to get warmed up. I strongly suggest you leave before I finish you off. You might think it's that simple, but you...
Yeah, so badass, dude.
Yeah, like his voice is just really awesome.
Okay, I can't believe we didn't address probably the single most badass part in Battle of Gods. It is when Beerus fucking hits Bulma.
Oh,
And Vegeta's like, "That's my Bulma!" And then goes fucking ham.
dude, he beats the shit out of Beerus for
Yes,
a good couple
he
of
really
seconds,
does.
and I'm just like, yeah, that's what I'm used to seeing, because before
Yeah.
that particular scene, it had the fucker dancing on stage,
Yeah.
trying to calm everyone down
Yeah.
and whatnot, because they were getting all hyper, and he didn't want Beerus to, just fucking straight up destroy the planet.
Totes.
But yeah, that was a awesome scene. It was like, yeah, that's the Vegeta I know.
Yeah. Because that's the Prince of all Saiyans.
Yeah. But yeah, like I'm kind of hoping, and I know this is a long stretch, but maybe just one day, after they get a couple of movies out of the way and just see how much revenue they bring up with this, that maybe there might be a new series.
Man, I hope.
I'm hoping.
I hope.
I'm hoping. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about Dragon Ball Z. Just as a whole, it's just really awesome. I'm looking forward to the new movie.
Yeah, hopefully it won't be in like a year and a half after it comes out that we'll
Well, I know it's supposed
see
to
the dub.
the new movie is supposed to be coming out. I think either spring or summer of next year
Yeah.
in Japan.
Yeah.
So if we're lucky, we'll probably get it maybe
Next
fall, winter of next
winter
year.
maybe. I
Yeah.
don't know. 'Cause I know it took forever because I was waiting to see it for a long ass time.
Yeah.
I know I had a few friends who watched it Japanese and English sub.
Yeah.
But if I start an anime a certain way, that's how I'm gonna finish it.
Yeah.
Just like Kill La Kill, I
Yeah.
started it Japanese English sub.
Yeah,
That's
like
not
I still
finished.
have interest in that series as well. I have yet to check it out.
So good.
I know I've heard so many good things about it. Like for those of you who don't know, I am a big dub person. It's not because I don't like subs, but it's the fact that when I'm watching subbed anime, I tend to pay attention more to the words than what's actually going on screen. So
Mhm.
there can be some really cool badass scenes going on. I'm just like words,
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like I know Kill la Kill finally got dubbed,
Mhm.
and by Funimation, of course.
Mhm.
Pretty looking forward to that. I know there's been a couple of clips uploaded on YouTube, so maybe one day I'll get my hands on it and check it out.
Mhm. That's good. She's good. I still need to finish Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Especially now that the fucking Marvel crossover was announced.
Oh God, I know, right? I was really surprised because that just kind of came out of the left field there because I was not expecting that whatsoever.
I'm ready to see Hulk rip one of those motherfuckers in half.
God, because like when I saw the article on Facebook first,
Yeah, I did too.
and I'm just like, well, this is early for April Fools.
Yeah.
So
I wonder how they're gonna level the playing field because usually when crossovers happen like that, like for example, DC versus Marvel Universe.
Mhm.
I mean not DC versus Marvel. DC versus Mortal Kombat.
yes.
It was the fact that their realm was filled with magic.
Yeah.
That they could fight Superman and all
Yeah.
that shit. I wonder how it's gonna be how that's gonna be explained at this crossover.
Yeah.
Like how can a Titan take on Spider-Man or
I'm
Iron
hoping
Man
like their
or-
powers are not nerfed to make it where they're they can actually fit in the series. I'm hoping they can just go balls out.
Right.
Like Hulk just just jumps on the back of one's neck or something like that.
Yeah.
And just rips his arm off
Yeah.
or some shit.
Maybe the deal's gonna be that they don't want to kill. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, but these things are living. They're breathing.
Yeah.
But if it's Tony Stark from right now, I mean Tony Stark in the Marvel Universe is a villain.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
He's Superior Iron Man right now.
Wow.
And his most recent issue was him fighting Daredevil and beating the ever living shit out of him.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy how they'll turn into a villain.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I love Iron Man. Like granted, I don't keep I don't keep track of the comics or whatnot, but like I guess you can call me a casual Marvel fan because like I don't read comics.
You're a cinematic fan.
Yeah, I'm a cinematic fan. I
Okay.
like anything Iron Man related when it comes to movies. I'll fucking watch it, dude.
Oh hell yeah.
I am all over this. Like especially the Civil War movie. Oh God, dude, I am so looking forward to
Me
this.
too.
I am Team Iron Man right now.
I hope Sony just says, "Listen, give us a bunch of money. We will give you Spider-Man."
Exactly.
Which is the right thing to do.
I mean, from what I heard, they're in talks right now.
Negotiate like a joint custody.
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
And I really hope it goes through. I really hope
Me
it
too.
does.
Because you can't have Civil War without Spider-Man.
I mean, you can't have Avengers without Spider-Man. You
Well-
can't. I mean, you could. It's already been done in the movie, of course, but still, at the same time, I mean, it would be nice to have Spider-Man.
I'm pretty sure Spider-Man was referenced in Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
Because they're like, the high school valedictorian. Who else would that be? In fucking Spider-Man.
exactly.
And Dr. Stephen Strange, which was
Oh,
Benedict Cumberbatch.
man, oh man.
That's gonna be fucking awesome.
Yes, dude, he's got a really powerful voice too,
Yeah,
man.
dude,
Like,
he does fucking Smaug.
God, like his. Well, I'm just getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
It's gonna be awesome.
Fucking Khan in
Oh,
Darkness.
dude. That movie, that's a solid movie.
That
too,
was a
man.
good movie. Like, granted, I'm not a fan of Star Trek in the least, but when it comes to the newer movies, I'm all over it because I enjoyed the first one. Words. But yeah, then I got stuck with watching. What was the new one?
Into Darkness,
Into Darkness. Yeah,
which was good.
it was a good movie.
Okay, now that we're on the subject of movies, did you see the new Star Wars trailer?
I did, and I gotta say,
Are you butthurt about the lightsaber too?
no, I'm definitely not butthurt about the lightsaber like a lot of people are for some
They
reason.
really are, dude. People are like drawing up fucking diagrams of how the
I-
lightsaber should be and everything.
There's a lot of memes coming out, which is really fucking hilarious.
I did see a really cute picture of a sad Sith. It's like, but I like it.
Yeah.
Which is cute.
There was this one picture where Jesus is standing in the background with a cross.
the
cross. You see that?
No,
Oh my God,
but I
like-
see it in my head.
it's like-
I don't want to see it now because it's perfect in my head.
It's a cross saber. And he's just back there in the woods. He's like, Jesus is going to get you.
Which, okay, before we get any further, that's a badass scene. Like,
Yeah.
he looks wounded.
Yeah.
He's in like the snowy fields. I'm guessing of what's it called?
Maybe Endor?
Maybe
Maybe?
Endor, or was it Hoth? Hoth is a snowy planet.
That is true.
Because disclaimer, I've never seen a Star Wars movie, but I'm super stoked about this trailer, and I'm gonna watch it before. I'm gonna watch them all before this movie comes out.
Nick.
Ask me any fucking Star Wars question, I bet you can answer it. Any Star Wars question, I bet you I can answer it.
Okay.
Do it.
I'm not going to.
Fucking exactly.
That'd be a waste of time.
Exactly.
But yeah, you could definitely tell JJ is behind this.
Yeah.
because it looks too CG in my opinion.
Which I'm fine. I'm fine with that. If it's a movie that calls for it, like Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yeah.
which had a lot of CG.
Yeah, of course. Like, if it's like that, then yeah, I can see it. But what I'm hoping is that there's some effort put into, like, the environments. Like there was in some of the previous movies.
Okay.
Like, I want to see puppets. I want to see animatronics.
Okay.
That's what I want to see. I don't want to see some CG Jar Jar Binks bullshit. You know, thank God. I hope he's dead. Is he dead? Please tell me he's dead.
Sure.
Okay, he's dead. Thank God. But he's not dead. I know.
But the lightsaber.
Yes, the lightsaber. I have no issue with the lightsaber. I think it's fucking awesome.
It is.
And for everyone who's bitching about it, just cry me a fucking river.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. Get the hell over it, man. I mean, at the end of the day, are you honestly not going to see the movie just because the lightsaber is not up to par with your standards?
All of them are going to pay hundreds of dollars to see it multiple times.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. So stop your fucking mouth-breathing bullshit and just go see the movie.
Because what everybody but heard about the double-ended one too. When you
Yeah.
first saw it.
Like, yeah, because, you know, Darth Maul and his awesome saber as well. I mean,
but everybody fucking loves Darth Maul now.
yeah.
Everybody and their fucking grandma. I'm still an old school Darth Vader fan. Even though, like I said just a second
Yeah.
ago, I haven't seen a single movie. Darth Vader's just a badass
He is. He
He's
really
up there
is.
in my top 5 favorite fictional characters.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome.
Which would be Batman, Darth Vader, Rick Grimes, and my last 2 slots. Yeah, my last 2 slots are still open.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this movie. It comes out winter of next year,
Mm-hmm.
December 18th, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm definitely going to be in line to see that.
And if I still have a job, I'm gonna get it free.
Hey, all right.
And if supposedly Age of Ultron will have another Star Wars trailer.
Yeah, that's what I've heard that too, and it only makes me more excited for Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty hyped about that as well.
Which also has a badass trailer.
It really does.
So you're hyped for it, I'm not.
Well, really? Why?
Because I'll have to work.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Oh.
Did we already establish about the fact that you work at a movie theater, or?
I work in a movie theater.
See, that point established. All right. So. Yeah.
I'm management, by the way. So.
Oh man, big man
Damn
on
it.
campus here. But yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any movies I'm really dying to see at this point. Other than, you know, Age of Ultron and, you know, Star Wars, the only movie I'm really looking forward to seeing, and it's already out in theaters, is Big Hero 6.
Yes, and it is good.
And the thing is, I'm not really too keen on, you know, Disney Pixar movies and whatnot. I think that's who does
Yes,
it,
Disney
right?
Pixar.
Yeah.
Based on Marvel Comics.
Yes. The last Pixar movie I really enjoyed was WALL-E. I fucking love WALL-E.
Yep.
Really awesome. He just reminds me of J5 from Short Circuit, Johnny 5. You know?
Okay, yeah.
So, I mean, I was pretty stoked about that movie when I saw it.
Mm.
And not to mention, he also reminds me of Rob from Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Speaking of...
Hold on, before we get too far from Big Hero 6, I
Go
want to go on 2 rants.
for it.
Okay, I'm going to paint you guys a picture. I'm going to take all the fucking colors of the wind, and I'm going to paint a picture for you guys. Okay, me, after work, my back hurts. I want to chill out. It was supposed to be a busy day, but they're like, yeah, Nick, you can go home. But if you want to stick around just in case we get busy, sure, do that. I was like, okay, I'm going to finish Big Hero 6 because fucking, because I fucking want to.
Yeah.
And I, you know, waddle up the fucking steps because, you know, my
He's a
back hurts.
penguin.
Yeah, that too. My fucking back hurts. I got my icy, got my little bit of popcorn, sipping on my icy, chewing on my popcorn. I'm like, cool. The fucking short ends, as Winston, I think it's called. It's about a fucking dog who eats people food and he gets this couple back together. Fucking spoiler alert, but I don't give a shit right now because I'm mad. 10 minutes into the movie, they do the bot fight, they do all that shit, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, cool, man, this is awesome. I'm into this movie. I'm so into this movie. I'm ready to finish it. It's going to be badass. And then 6 fucking cunts, underage cunts, walk in. Oh, yeah, they're fucking underage cunts. So you can't touch them any kind of way. Anyway, they fucking bring their asses up one of these cunts is in a goddamn crutch machine. I'm not making any sense because of how mad I am. They're on crutches. They come up all the way up the steps, sit down right in fucking front of me, even though I have my feet up. Why do I have my feet up? Because it's basically my fucking theater, so I can fucking do that shit. And you fucking guys do it any fucking way, so fuck you guys.
Yeah, because you were the only one in the theater at that point.
Besides two other people, but they were way down there.
Yeah.
So I can have my feet up.
Yeah.
They sit down in front of me, put my feet down, I'm like, okay, that sucks. Damn. Then one character's introduced, and little Miss prick-ass bitch here, who's sitting directly to my right, catty corner, if you will, says, he's the masked bad guy.
Really?
Yeah. I go,
God. Why do people like that exist?
because they're fucking dumbasses.
You
So,
know-
for a bit, I slurp on my icy really loud. I go, and she turns around, and I give her the snarkiest look ever. Like I became a sassy black woman in that moment.
What you gonna do, honey?
Yeah, exactly right. And then Baymax starts talking about puberty, and they start giggling.
No,
and I'm like, I'm done.
God,
I'm done
because
here.
they haven't experienced it yet.
Nope.
So why the fuck not?
Exactly right. And I made the loudest fucking exit I ever could. I was like, and I clambered down those fucking steps.
You know, for anyone who is listening to this, you know, if you're going to go to a movie theater,
Don't fucking spoil it.
just watch the movie.
Watch the fucking movie.
Don't fucking get on your goddamn smartphones, which is a goddamn beacon of light from a distance.
Mhm.
I can't tell you how many times I walked into a movie theater and I'm sitting, it's pitch black, and there's this one fucking tool bag down here, and he just fucking pulls out a lightsaber, and I'm just like, are you kidding me?
Yep.
Put this shit away. It's
Yeah.
like a goddamn lighthouse in there, I swear to God.
Yeah, no, dude.
It's like, oh, you're
It's
trying
like
to
fucking-
direct fucking ships
Yeah.
into the movie theater? Quit it! Like,
Bray Wyatt's coming out, man. You know, yeah.
fucking put it away. That's all you gotta do, man. Just watch the
That
movie.
is
You
true.
paid $7. Why you gonna tap away on your goddamn phone? Just put the fucking thing away. You know what? Just give me the phone. I'll crush it in my hands. I will become Hulk. I will crush it. I will be Hulk smash. Just fucking, just put the damn thing away. That's all you need to do.
I will say I am that guy. Only if I sit in the top. And there's nobody
You know
else
what? If it's on the top, fine.
because nobody's behind me, nobody's bothered
No
by
one
it.
can see the light. No one
Exactly.
can see the light.
Nobody can see it.
Yeah.
But if there's somebody else in the row, I won't do it. Or if
Yeah.
I'm with somebody, I won't do it.
And
Unless my phone goes off and feels like a ring.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
a text message.
Mhm.
But I mean, you gotta check in, make sure everybody's okay.
what I normally do in situations like that, if I'm sitting in the middle and I know for a fact someone can see my light on my phone, if I get a text message, I'll turn the volume down. I'll turn it completely off.
Mm-hmm.
But I will check it if I know someone's calling me or someone's texting me, because last thing I want to do is be in a movie theater and not check my phone, and then it turns out to be a family emergency.
Exactly right.
That's the only logical reason I could see anyone checking their phone for.
Yeah, but you don't have to fucking like tweet like, nigga just lost his leg.
The whole shit, let me out of this movie. Tweet holla back. Throwback Thursday. Blah, blah.
Just saw some tits in Jason Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
16.
Oh my God.
They're all right.
Like,
Hashtag flat chested.
I don't understand how people get off on this shit. I mean, you go there, you pay $6, $7, $8 to go see a
Sometimes
movie.
1028.
Exactly.
Sometimes 2056.
And you go there, and you just tap away on your phone the whole fucking time. And another thing that really pisses me off is you have these fucking Sherlock Holmes people, and behind you is like, I know what's going to happen here. And they fucking predict it throughout the whole entire movie. I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
Yep.
That's all you need to do. Just be quiet.
Yep.
Just watch the movie. If
Yep.
you think you know what's going to happen, say it to your goddamn self. That's all you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
We've had that shit happen before. Me and my buddy Josh. We
Yeah.
went to see Saul. Voices crackling.
Yeah, you went all fucking
Puberty.
what's that dog from fucking Aristocrats? Aristocats?
Oh God!
You
I
became the
forgot.
fucking dog in the farm. It's like
No. Like what I'm trying to say is, me and my buddy Josh, we went to go see Saw 3 or 4.
Yep.
And it was the one with Chester Bennington from Linkin Park. He was in there.
That was 6.
Oh, that's a good long one. Oh shit! Holy fuck! But we seen that one, and the whole entire time we had these two fat bitches behind us, and then they was just predicting the whole entire movie out loud. You know what? It's one of those points to where you're sitting behind me. pull out your goddamn phones and text. Just text each other what you're predicting. Just be quiet. That's all I need you to do. But yeah, I mean, I just can't stand people like that. They'll go into a movie theater and they'll just either talk or just play on their phone.
Mm-hmm.
And the last thing I want to do is just go in there and pay my share and just, have to deal with that shit.
Right. I haven't been to it. Well, the last crowded movie I was in was Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Mhm.
But that's I can't really talk bad about that because that's a different crowd of people.
Yeah.
Like that's more your, I guess you could say, intelligent crowd.
Yeah.
Not your general cinema audience.
Mhm.
So I don't really count that. But last time I was in a crowded, packed theater, I don't think I've ever been in a crowded, packed theater before.
Really?
I can't say that I have.
I can't recall that I've ever been in one, but I'm pretty sure I have.
Mm.
Because I'm not a big moviegoer person. Like there'll be movies that will come out and I'm like, yeah, I want to see that. But I'll either just wait until it comes out on HBO or some shit, or DVD or Blu-ray.
See, the way I ingest movies, on my laptop, headphones,
Yeah.
in the dark.
Yeah.
That's how I love it. That's how I get immersed in the film.
Yeah. Because that's all you see. I mean, you're in perfect dark.
That's what you're doing, yeah.
You basically have Dolby surround sound.
I have Dolby in my brain. There's something else I want to talk about before we get too far away from it.
Okay.
I can't remember what it was.
Mm-mm.
Can't remember.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
But yeah, if once again, people, please just put the phones away. Stop being Sherlock Holmes when you go see movies.
Yeah, those rules are there for a reason.
Yeah.
I mean, it's...
it literally plays before the movie starts. You have these little trailers that clearly fucking tells you to put the phones away. Stop flapping your damn pop hole,
Yeah, we've got a new one.
Really?
It's sponsored by Geico. You know, the old, let's all go to the lobby.
Oh, yeah, I remember
It's,
that.
let's all silence our cell phones. Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's a good little throwback right there.
It's,
And another thing. One more thing. And then we will move on from this
Right about the
topic.
movie theater all you want to, man. I'll tell you some inside stories.
You know what? If you're a young couple and you have a kid and you know it's going to scream and cry, don't bring it. And I say it. Don't bring it. I hate kids.
No, at that point it is.
I can't stand kids.
I can't stand.
I can't stand kids because of that one little thing.
Yep.
Because if, God forbid, you bring a kid in there and it's dark and all you have these crashing, loud sounds going on. Exactly. What do you think is going to happen? Your
Yeah,
kid's going
that
to
kid's gonna
scream bloody
fucking
murder.
cry.
Stop it. Like that's another thing you should stop doing.
Oh.
But yeah, video game releases.
There's been a lot recently.
There
man.
really has.
I think the week of Smash there was like 8 total.
Yeah, it
There
was up there.
Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. There was Smash, of course.
Yeah.
There was Far Cry 4, GTA 5. the
Assassin's
re-release.
Creed Unity.
Fuck that game. That game's a pile of fucking shit.
It really is.
Rogue.
You seen the glitches for that shit?
Dude,
Fucking nightmare fuel.
I experienced the glitches. That game, it's like they took one dude from Ubisoft and was like, bro,
You ain't gonna forget. Nobody gonna forget this shit.
dude, you gonna make Unity, man. And then, like, what really pissed me off is, like, I think it was either today or yesterday they announced the next era.
Yeah, it's based in
Victorian London.
London, yeah.
It's gonna be the same fucking game they just released. Because they didn't speak in French accents. They weren't all like, oh, assassin. You know, they weren't like, they're all like, hello, father.
Let me butter your toast with these tea and crumpets.
Yeah, right? It wasn't. It's gonna be the same exact game, and it's gonna be shitty. Let's see Assassin's Creed a game in 2 years. Let's not see a yearly release.
Yeah,
because
don't pull a fucking Call of Duty.
Yeah,
I mean, because I got a lot of shit to say about Call of Duty.
no, we're not even gonna get on.
And no, we're not. We're not. I'm just gonna go out and say that Call of Duty series is fucking shit. And if you buy it, then you're a goddamn sheep.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, it's just fucking Rogue was better. From what I understand, Rogue was better than Unity.
Yeah.
I think because they outsourced it and they had a game. They had people working on that who actually cared about their finished product.
Yeah.
And I guess you could say the same thing about Master Chief Collection because that was released with a bunch of bugs.
Yeah, I was actually looking really forward to Master Chief Collection because I'm not really a big Microsoft fan, but there's one series the Microsoft owns is definitely Halo that I absolutely love.
Of course.
That's the first game I've ever played on my original Xbox was the original Halo game.
I bet you could take a handful of 20 people, and probably about 15 out of that 20 would be their first game that they played on the original Xbox.
Yeah.
Would be Halo.
Yeah. That was the main reason why I bought the original Xbox was because of Halo. Because I remember playing it over at my buddy's house with him and his dad, and I'm just like, man, this game's pretty fucking awesome.
It is. It still is.
We played Halo, and we also played Unreal Tournament. That was a good game as well. But yeah, I mean, Halo 2, you know, those were badass games for that system.
Mm-hmm.
I also remember playing Mech Assault, I think it was called.
Oh my God!
You
Mech
remember
Assault,
that?
Dude. Mech Assault was the shit.
Mech Assault was a really good game, and I think the next game I got for the original Xbox was Spider-Man 2. And
Spider-Man 2 was a good game.
I got it for free, and I wasn't really, you know, too keen on playing it at first, but then once I realized it was basically GTA with fucking Spider-Man, I was just like,
yeah, dude,
done deal.
It was the first Spider-Man game where you could actually be on the ground.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the Halo series is something that, you know, I would say is worth buying any Xbox console, Xbox 360, you know, X1.
Mm-hmm.
And I've told you this before. I wouldn't mind owning an X1, but you know, I want the library to build up more than, rather than just, you know, Halo Chief, Halo Master Chief Collection. But
I can't believe people still call it the X-Bone. I mean, I thought this was the world of adults.
It's doing good now. I read an article recently. Actually, it was yesterday, and apparently the X1 took top sales in Black Friday sales.
Sweet.
Yeah, which threw me off and completely caught me by surprise because I thought the Wii U was going to do good.
I did too. I totally.
Because, you know, you had Mario Kart 8, which released in April or May of this year, and then you had Smash Bros. That came out just not even 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, man, those two games are system sellers, which they are.
Yeah.
And I thought it was gonna be the top seller, but I was completely wrong. You know. But yeah, I mean, the X1 it's an awesome system. I see you messing around with it all the time. You know, the voice commands. You know, I'm a lazy fuck. I'm so lazy. Yeah. So every time I hear you say Xbox One, I was like, I wish my Wii U could do that. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, I really can't see myself going out and buy an X1 just for one game at this point in time. And it's the same thing with the PS4. I want a PS4 as well, but I mean, there's really nothing on it.
Yeah.
There's nothing on it that catches my eye. I mean, I'm not speaking for everyone else here, but you know, between the X1 and the PS4, there's nothing but a handful of exclusives and maybe, well, not maybe, but there's a shit ton of multiplats.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you have your Call of Duties, you have your Destinies,
Mm-hmm.
You have...
fuck Destiny.
Yeah, I really don't care too much for Destiny either. We know our buddy Dylan is really big into Destiny.
Is he still stuck in Destiny stick?
Yep, he is fucking balls deep into that game right now.
This is what I picture Dylan doing. Waking up, simultaneously playing this Destiny and Smash.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the gamepad going.
Yeah.
And Destiny.
It's funny because when we first set up his Wii U, because he got one recently.
Right.
And he was talking about, so I can basically play Smash and play Destiny at the same time? Because I was just like, yeah, you could.
Shit.
But, yeah, I mean, Destiny, I hear it's really repetitive as shit.
It is.
And I know either the DLC dropped, you know, today.
I think it just dropped, yeah.
Yeah, I think it dropped today, or it's going to be dropping here soon. I know he was really excited about it. Our buddy Dylan, of course.
Yeah.
You know, so
the Dark Below.
Yeah.
Or whatever it's called.
Yeah. And from what I understand, they have swords and shit, which is pretty interesting, I guess. But I feel like it's going to get, you know, really repetitive as well. I just can't see it being a 10-year game.
No.
That's what I heard. I heard it's going to be a 10-year game. I'm just like,
if they play their cards right,
it could be.
It could be.
It could be. Yeah.
It definitely could be. I mean, hell, fucking WoW's been doing it, and it's
Jesus. WoW's been going on for fucking ever, man.
And I assume it's hitting on that same nerve that WoW's hitting on because people are playing it.
Yeah.
People love to hate it. They're like, this fucking game sucks. Just my last 7 hours
Yeah.
playing it was shitty as fuck. And my next 7 hours playing is going to be shitty as fuck, too.
I think it's funny because my buddy Dylan brought something to my attention, which I thought was really hilarious. And he says he goes on to these Destiny forums, and he sees a lot of these people complaining about the game. And then he checks their profiles and whatnot, and sure enough, they have about 200 to 300 hours tied into that game.
Right.
And I'm just like,
It just hits on that nerve.
that's so hypocritical.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you going to complain about a game when you got those many hours under your belt? It's just stupid. But yeah, I mean, other than that, games this year. I mean, these last 2 months were just ridiculous as far as releases go. I mean, thank God I don't have multiple systems. I mean, sure, it'd be nice. But, I mean, if I did, my wallet would just fucking disintegrate in thin air. It really would, because it nearly killed me with Nintendo. Because Smash Brothers, I got that.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought a shit ton of Amiibo figures.
And Mega Ruby.
Yeah, well, no, I didn't get a Mega Ruby. My buddy bought it for me as an early Christmas present.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
But you had it pre-ordered, right?
Yeah, I had it pre-ordered, but I canceled it because...
For the Amiibos.
Yeah, because
That's right.
I read that there was a select few were going to be limited.
Did you get Link?
Yes.
Lucky.
Yes.
Because I heard that one went fast.
Marth is selling for $50 already on eBay.
Shit.
Is ridiculous, and I'm so happy I got them. Because the 3 rare ones was Marth, Villager, and Wii Fit Trainer.
Oh.
Yeah. Surprisingly, Wii Fit Trainer. I was like, yeah, why? I thought that would be in a bargain bin later on down the road. But I had Marth, Pikachu, Fox, Villager, Samus, Link, and I think someone else pre-ordered. And Mario. Yeah, I had those pre-ordered, and luckily I was able to get the first 2 of the rare ones. And then once I heard what the actual rare ones were going to be, I shit bricks because I was missing Wii Fit Trainer because I didn't pre-order it. I was just, like I said, I thought it was going to be in a bargain bin later on down the road. I was completely wrong because when the article came out of which Amiibo figures were going to be rare, they listed Marth, Villager, and Wii Fit Trainer, and I was like, okay, I have Villager and Marth, and then I immediately checked eBay to see how much they were going for. All I saw was Marth, or let's see here, the 3 that were rare in a bundle, and Marth was selling for $50 by himself. The 3 together were selling anywhere upwards from $90 to $120.
Holy shit.
And I was just like, well, fuck.
That did you get? Do you still not have Wii Fit Trainer?
Nope. I got her. Finally got her.
Yeah?
Yep. I got lucky. I went to Second and Charles, which is, yeah. There was only one. It was the only one there. And my buddy Josh, he was really, really kind enough to get her for me for Christmas. Because I didn't have money at the time, and I was shitting bricks. I'm like, dude, oh my god, it's here.
JSAT?
No, not JSAT. My buddy Josh Brooks.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Sweet. Now there are 2 different versions of Wii Fit Trainer.
No. No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet, at least. But right now, there's only 12 figures in the first wave. I'm missing 3.
Okay.
I'm missing Donkey Kong, Peach, and who else? Kirby.
Dude, we have shit tons of Kirby at GameStop.
I know.
I also work at GameStop.
Yep, that's true. He has 2 jobs. But the
Shit
second,
tons of Kirby.
yeah, you have shit tons of Donkey Kong and Peach as well.
Yeah,
which is
Oh,
really
yeah.
nice. So I'm just really happy I got all 3 of the rare ones out of the way, and the ones that I do have at least. Yeah. I know second wave is coming out December 5th, which is Friday. I think there's only 6 or 7 of them.
Yeah.
My main goal was to collect the first 12 in first wave, which I'm very close to completing that.
Yeah.
But in second wave, I'm not looking to complete it at all. There's only like 1 or 2 that I want. I know Captain Falcon and maybe Little Mac. Little Mac is the only 2 that I want.
I'll buy Ganon and Little Mac.
Yeah.
That's about it. I actually have a toy pre-ordered from GameStop.
Really?
It's the Red Hood GameStop exclusive for
Nice.
Arkham Knight,
Nice.
which I am.
Yeah.
But if I get started on that,
Yeah, he is a huge Batman fan.
Batmino.
Yeah, he is.
El Nino.
He's the biggest Batman fan I know.
Whew.
But
That's fucking. Did you meet Randy?
no.
Well, Randy's one of my coworkers. Also a Batman fan. He also has a friend on Facebook who's a girl. Her name's Haley Morton, and he tags her in Batman shit all the time. And I get salty because I should be the one who's being tagged in Batman shit. So
I mean, God forbid. I mean, you have a Batman tattoo,
right? Yeah. And
that's dedication right there.
Exactly right. And I mean, you heard what I had my phone calling me, the Batman.
Exactly.
And, so yeah, it just pisses me off a little bit. I get a little hurt every time.
Well, you need to bring it to his attention.
I did, because every time he posts something, I comment, "I'm Batman."
Well, your friend is an asshole.
Oh, yeah.
He's not an asshole. I don't know.
Yeah.
I never met him.
He's trying to get that pink.
Yeah. Well, I can't say that I blame him.
And he justified it. He's like, well, the only reason why I tag her and stuff is because, well, she's better looking than you. I was like, debatable.
Well, you're a guy.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah. Yeah, the last 2 games I bought, I didn't buy Omega Ruby or anything. That was a gift. But, Smash Brothers. Oh, my God.
Friday.
That game is just beautiful. Yeah.
You said you're probably going to come over and chill, and then you're going to leave for a while and come back?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm probably going to wake up around 9.
Okay.
Do my thing.
Yeah.
Pick you up. Do you mind if I hang on to your adapter while you're gone?
Oh, cool. Sweet. That's fine.
I'm just going to go to fucking Pound Town.
Okay.
And not Sexual Pound Town either. I plan on having 50% of the characters unlocked by the time you...
Okay. Yeah, what he's talking about is he's finally picking up his Wii U on Friday.
Friday.
I'm very, very stoked.
Employee Appreciation Weekend. I get a total of 25% off.
Yeah.
Of that, and if we had a pre-owned copy of Smash Bros, I'd get 35% off of that.
Yes.
Because I'm an employee. It's Employee Appreciation Weekend, and I'm also a GameStop Power Up Rewards Member Pro. Or whatever.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now, quick question.
Yo.
All right, so you work at GameStop.
I do. Confirmed.
Okay. Now, if you were to go to a different GameStop, you know, would you be able to use your customer ID? I mean, not customer ID, but your employee ID there to get a discount on another? You know where I'm going with this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you be able to do that, or you don't know?
Good question. I assume so because I have to input my my ID.
Because if I'm not mistaken, I remember me and Takaias, who is also a fellow employee at GameStop. Yeah, the quotations. But he went to the one in West Columbia on Augusta Highway, and he was able to use his employee ID there at one point. This was probably about 2 or 3 years ago. I don't know if protocols has changed, whatnot, but I think if you can find a used copy of Smash Brothers at a different store, then it'd be something to look into.
Totally.
Yeah.
Hell, my the fancy GameStop app can find one for me. I'm just trying to fix my hair.
Yeah. It's not like they can see it or anything.
Yeah, I know.
You have beautiful hair. Luscious locks.
Yes, indeed.
But I mean, Smash Brothers. Oh my God, that is so fucking awesome. Like, I originally got it for the 3DS, and I loved it. But at the same time, I don't know if anyone has heard of this, but there was a epidemic going on with people 3DSs where their circle pads were just breaking right the fuck off.
Pretty sure they heard it.
And when I first saw it, I was like, "Yep, I'm just gonna put this down, move it away," because there's no game worth me breaking my 3DS over. I mean, I love my 3DS. It is a part of me. But I traded it in, put the credit towards Smash Bros. U, and I haven't regretted it since. Which I'm glad I traded it in to get Smash Bros. U because some of you Nintendo fans may know, if you register both games on Club Nintendo, you'll get Mewtwo for free, which is pretty cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were just talking about that. None of the stores around us have a pre-owned copy, but that could change.
Yeah. Between now and
it totally good.
Yeah.
Totally good. But I am so stoked to be picking up my Wii U.
Yeah, I am so happy. It'd be nice to have someone else join the fray, you know?
Yeah. It'd be you, me, Dylan,
Cody.
anybody, Josh Brooks, maybe?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Does Andrew have it? Andrew?
Yeah, but he mostly plays on Xbox and
Yeah,
PC.
yeah. I figured as much. Because every time when I see him on the Wii U, I'm just like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
You know?
Is he still or whatever?
What?
On, and I'll edit that. I'll bleep that out. He's not new nickname or whatever.
No. Like, that is his name.
I'll bleep that out. Okay, so we don't give out his gamer tag.
Yeah.
Oh man. So what else is there to talk about? I feel like we're running out of stuff to chat.
Well, I
We're
mean,
kind of running thin.
as for Omega Ruby, I beat that game today. I beat the shit out of it today.
Completely different game, or the nostalgia
It's-
of yesteryear?
I want to say it's a nostalgia of yesteryear, but it has some new little features.
Sword mode
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I experienced it a little bit.
and all that water.
That's a lot of water, man. There's a lot of water. I think there's there's a lot. Also a lot. There's a lot of reading. There's a lot of text. There's a lot of people talking. I don't like that. I don't like a lot of talking. I just want to play my game, especially at the very end when you get to the Delta chapter. There's a lot of bullshit you have to go through in order to finally reach Rayquaza and Deoxys. Like, you beat Team Magma or Team Aqua early on in the game. It's probably maybe 6th or 7th gym is when you finally take care of them for good. But when the Delta chapter comes around, they return. Da da da. But it's really annoying because you have to beat them. You have to beat the piss out of them, and they have you going back and forth. Well, mostly Wallace and whatnot. You have to get these not these stars, but meteorite shards and whatnot.
Okay.
You have to get 2 of those, which it's not a lot, but still. At most, I think during the whole process, that whole chapter will take you about anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes to get done. And I was already hungry at the time because, I'm a big man. I want to eat. That's all I want to do. So I made a mistake of starting that chapter as soon as I beat the game. So I'm like, okay, all right. Sure, you can save in a chapter. I mean, not in a chapter, but, throughout the game.
Yeah.
Whenever you please.
Mm-hmm.
But I was so wrapped up into this, I was like, I just want to get it done. I just want to finish it. And of course I did. But yeah, I managed to catch Deoxys and Rayquaza in normal Pokeballs.
Bam.
Yep, I am a true Pokemon master, guys. So deal with it.
Pokemon.
Deals with it. But yeah, I mean, that's all I've been playing is just Omega Ruby and Smash Brothers Wii U.
Badass.
Yep.
As for me, I haven't been playing much of anything lately. I've been on a video game hiatus. I don't know why. I just go through these stints where I don't like playing. Well, that's not necessarily not like playing video games. Just as I can't sit down and do it. I was telling Chad earlier. I just have too much to play. I've been totally taking advantage of games for gold and stuff like that. The last game that I played heavily was Sunset Overdrive. I played the shit out of that, which was fun. If you're a big fan of Jet Set Radio Future, pick that up because it hits on that same nerve.
Yeah, it looks like one of those games.
It's very fun. And the last game I played heavily before that was Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls.
Mm-hmm.
Now, not only did I play it on the Xbox One, but I had borrowed it for 360 to see if I liked it.
Yeah.
Which I did a few months ago, and I said, no, I can't stand it. I'm too hung up on Diablo 2, because I played the shit out of that as a kid.
Yeah.
Middle school, that's all I played. I picked it up, I was like, fuck this, I don't like it. But I gave it one more shot, fell in love with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got to level 37, I beat the game, and then I was like, fuck, it just came out on Xbox One, I can't believe I have to start over, a whole new character and everything. And then I was talking to a friend, it's like, no, you can port your character up.
Yeah.
You can, bring your character to Xbox One. And I was like, so
Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah.
I brought my badass monk up to the Xbox One, and I just hit 70 the other day.
Nice.
Level 70. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. which was awesome. It's my first level cap in a game in a long time. It's probably since Diablo 2. And I'm now currently working on the achievement to have 6 level 70s.
Nice.
I just started my Crusader character. She's a chick.
Yeah.
Love chicks.
Yeah, because that's the way to go.
Yeah. I got three dudes and 3 girls.
Kind of keep it balanced.
Yeah. Yeah. Tits to dick ratio has to be correct.
Exactly.
But yeah, man. If there's anything else you want to chat about, we just hit an hour mark.
I think I'll wrap it up.
Yeah, I think.
It's an hour.
We sucked anime stick. We sucked video game stick. We even sucked a little bit of film
movies.
Dick. Yeah. So.
You want to kind of play it back and see how it sounds and whatnot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you kind of fucked up our outro there.
Well, you can always just erase that.
Nah, fuck it. They can hear our mess ups. They can have us. Yeah, they can have us without makeup. Anyway.
Yeah. Because we're not professional.
Not at all.
No.
All right, guys. If you listen to this, if you find this somewhere in the vast reaches of internet, thanks for listening. Our YouTube is Continue in 10.
Yep.
We don't have very many videos, but we've got some good ones.
Yep.
There's sure to be golden oldies here soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, and when you get there, comment, leave a like, subscribe, do whatever you want. The most important part is that you were entertained throughout.
Yeah.
And once again, I'm Nick.
And I'm Chad.
And I hope you guys have a good day, night, wherever you are, and happy holidays.